Hello, welcome back to Leisure Suit Larry. Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Well, in the last one we found Faith, but she is now the head of a group of Amazon cannibals, and she has no memory of what happened before. And she has locked me in here with Tingle, or Swingle, as he calls himself. So, we have to find a way out.
Do you have any idea how we can get out of here?
But Master Larry, why would I want to leave?
Because they locked us up.
But Master Larry, what's wrong with a pair of handcuffs?
Well,
Oh,
I mean...
God.
What is it, Master Larry? Good heavens, you've gone so pale all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're even worse than I am.
Oh, thank you so much, Master.
But seriously, how can we escape?
Well, we can't, but that's not bad. It's just about time for another meal.
Maybe we should go on a hunger strike.
But that won't fill us up.
Okay, I'll take care of it myself.
That's the point.
I got in here, so I can get back out too.
That's what I always tell myself during sex.
He's even weirding Larry out, and that's quite an accomplishment.
I don't think Faith remembers anything.
What should she remember, Master Larry?
Well, me. Her former life.
Oh, gods, how boring.
Hey, I need your help.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't reach your pants right now.
That's not what I mean. Can you reach that cable?
I'm sorry, sir, but that's too far away from me.
Damn it. If
Really?
I could only get him closer to it somehow.
You're like right next to it.
What was that about the cave and the keystones again?
One of the local legends, my dear sir. A cave is said to impart profound knowledge to all those who pass through it. Ecstasy, sir. Ecstasy. But unfortunately, it's not all that easy to get to the cave anymore, and you also need a lost keystone to open it.
See you later.
Okay, what can we... Oh, there's nothing else about the cage we can deal with.
I can't reach it. Maybe Swiggle could do something.
No.
It looks pretty old and run down. It won't conduct electricity in this condition.
Anything we haven't examined in here?
It looks pretty old and... A gold hotel membership card. It says it allows me to access exclusive areas of the hotel.
Gold conducts, right? Will this work on anything?
That's fine, just the way it is. That won't help. Better not.
Guess not.
Let's give it a try. That needs some electricity. Looks pretty... Vodka fresh new. Looks old. An information brochure about the island. Here's some boring facts about the archipelago's history. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. And some information about the flora here. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate when you eat it grows somewhere here in the archipelago. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species with a single blue flower and pointed leaves doesn't kill you the moment you touch it. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animals they have here. I can't really see that from here. Pie?
Yes?
Any ideas?
If you could drink, what would your favorite cocktail be?
Larry, that's like me asking you what a woman would have to be like for you not to want to sleep with her.
Oh, that's an easy one. If she...
Stop talking right now.
I don't think we need to have another conversation with the guard.
It's too far away. My arm's too short.
I didn't know I had this. Oh, this must be the navigation app. That...
No, I can't do that now. No. No, I can't. Pie?
Yes?
I like my raft.
You did a great job, Larry.
Did you just give me my first compliment?
I do it all the time.
Normally with sarcastic undertones.
That's not true at all.
Oh, give me a break. Pie?
Yes?
That woman in the hat and sunglasses is kind of peculiar.
Don't many women react to you exactly like that?
Yes, they're all peculiar.
And you're not?
I'm only peculiar if you don't know me very well.
But you're still peculiar afterwards.
Oh, so now the piece of technology is suddenly turning into a critic.
You give anything to
Not my
Swingle?
fetish. Good idea. Those can't be combined. That won't help.
That does not promise me any pleasure.
I already have a complete skeleton inside my body. The third arm never hurts.
Okay.
Pretty good back scratcher too, to be honest.
Okay, I have this. Now can I reach the
When
switch
my
with
arm's
it?
not long enough, there's nothing better than an extension.
There we go. Now maybe he can...
Hey, I need your help.
I'm sorry,
to
sir,
fix
but I
that.
can't reach your pants right now.
That's not what I mean. Can you reach that cable?
Ooh, Master Larry. Electrical shocks. How wicked. And here at first, I thought you were boring. Should I attach the ends of the cable to my nipples?
All you have
You
to do
can,
is
you can
hold
do
it.
that
Fine,
later.
then.
See you later.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it won't open. The cannibal guards are talking outside, but I can't hear what they're saying this way.
Ooh, maybe we can...
I could use that to hear stuff.
Yeah.
There are two of those cannibal girls on guard duty out there.
But it's just a phase. I think all of us go through it. It'll pass. But I'm just curious. What is it about men that you're so interested in? They're useless. I've never seen one naked. You know, yes,
Oh.
you have. I mean, not all charred and wrinkled. You'd be better off focusing on your job. Otherwise, the queen's gonna be so angry again. Yeah, you're right. And don't forget to update the scrum board after
Yes,
your shift.
Queen.
I won't. See you later.
Interesting.
Okay, now let's call her in. Now with this information.
Hello? Could you come in here, please?
So I hear you're interested.
What do you want?
I heard that you'd like to see a non-barbecued man naked.
Well, we don't get a lot of that around here, and when we do, it's never for long.
We could change that.
Tell me, are you a typical man?
There are many things one could accuse me of, but no one would ever say I'm typical.
Then you're of no interest to me.
What?
I heard
Well, and when we do,
we could change that. You mean my tastes or my looks?
your body.
I still have all my parts, if that's what you mean.
Okay, show me.
You sure don't waste any time.
My shift's almost over. Do it.
She's probably disappointed.
Okay. At least it's not charred, but it's still all wrinkled.
Oh.
He's off duty now.
Does he have to write everything down on a scrum board too?
Fortunately, not.
You have to touch it. You should see what happens then. Oh, good grief.
You stay out of this. Well, he's not entirely wrong.
But now I've seen an original. Thanks.
Always happy to help, especially when you don't get sued.
Reminds me of your food.
Now I really want some food.
Well, it's not feeding time yet. But since you showed me yours, now I'll show you mine.
Really?
Hold on a second.
That
Huh?
does look very, appetizing.
At least a lot more appetizing than the other one. No matter what we do with that little guy, he just doesn't gain weight. Or maybe it just takes longer.
My bodily fluids are always in full flow, my good woman.
Ugh.
What'd you give me?
Talk
Oh.
about having a sad sausage.
Gave as good as he got.
If I touched that, I might be able to bypass the cable, but my hands would be toast. Those two things won't work together.
Can't use that.
That's fun.
Can we fry up the sausage in it? Oh, I guess we
It
can.
fits perfectly.
What? This sausage is conductive?
That needs some electricity. Let's give it a try. We did it, Pi. Let's go. We can finally escape this island.
Are you just going to leave the little guy behind?
Well, you know, those girls just eat him up.
Larry, you can't do this. You wouldn't just leave him to his fate. I mean, he is
No.
kind of, different, but...
I guess you're right.
Leaving so soon, Master Larry? I would have thought you would have appreciated the company of these lovely ladies.
Well,
And
ordinarily,
here I was
yes,
hoping
but-
that we would get to know each other much better, much more intimately.
But now that I think about it, we can leave him here.
If you're resourceful enough to break out of this very well-guarded prison, with your help, I might even be able to locate that cavern of cosmic cognition. We could experience the pleasures there together. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I'm not so sure.
Well, if you want to learn more, check out my hotel room, number 69, where
Of
you
course.
can find a file I compiled. It contains everything I found out about it.
Don't think about it. Keep a stiff upper lip.
That too.
Whew, we got away. And nobody has to eat anyone.
Swingle is still there?
Oh, he'll take care of himself. But what do we do now? Faith has lost her memory. She can't even remember me.
Now, think about how we can change that, Larry.
Think sharp, Larry. Think sharp. Give it to her good.
Larry, you should do something she doesn't want to forget again right away. You just learned something from Swingle.
Yeah,
The zippers distracted me.
that
The
cave
thing
of...
about the cave.
Right.
What cave?
Larry, he said that there is a cavern of cosmic cognition on the archipelago. Whoever enters it gains a deeper knowledge of themselves.
I've known everything there is to know about myself for a long time.
Not you, Faith.
Oh, right.
Whether that has anything to do with the pleasures that little perv is looking for remains to be seen. But maybe this cave does contain some powers that can help Faith learn about herself. And maybe then she'll remember.
Sometimes I feel like you do all my thinking for me. And I like that.
So now you have to locate the cave and open it.
Yes?
And then find a way to get Faith there.
Yes?
And then...
I know give her a maximum score on timber.
No, Larry. If the legend is true, she'll remember everything.
It all sounds almost too simple. Okay, let's get back to Kahlua. We should look for that file in Swingle's suite.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Headquarters, come in, please.
No! I said that's lube! It doesn't go in your mouth! It goes... Spit that back out!
Okay, Kim Jong-un.
What's up, baby?
Have you found out anything about this Larry guy yet?
Hold on tight, Yanmai. He used to work for Prune.
What?
We found him in the personnel records. He was a stripper.
Yes, we did have to...
That
We
must
did
have
do
been a
that
double
to...
identity. So he
to gain
already
access.
infiltrated Prune, where he probably stole all the company's secrets. But on whose behalf? Who are you working for, Larry?
He's clearly a threat. Maybe you should eliminate him, just to be on the safe side.
No, we can't lose sight of our goal. Faith. If he managed to infiltrate Prune, he might be able to figure out a way to get Faith her memory back. That's the only way we can find out where the algorithm is.
Right. You have my complete trust and my best torture knife. But wash it thoroughly before you bring it back. It's a family heirloom.
Understood.
I should see how the secret project is going. Hopefully, there have been some results.
Oh, hey,
I'm
it's...
under pressure all the way up to here. Sorry, my darling.
Yeah. Hey, it's her.
My favorite engineer. My genius. How are the tests going?
Well, to be honest, not as
Glad to
well
see
as
her
I hoped.
again.
The motor skills aren't fully developed yet, and the AI doesn't work well enough.
And the sex routines?
They belong to the motor skills.
Fortunately, our test subjects all signed indemnification contracts, protecting us from any injury-based lawsuits.
Faith's algorithm would make everything so much simpler.
It can't be long now, Nari. Once we have the self-learning routine, it will run exactly the same way, by itself. But we can't waste any time. We have to announce our product.
I don't think that's advisable.
Yes, it is, Nari. Something is brewing in new lost wages. I feel it. Okay, I feel an itching in my quads too, but that's got nothing to do with this. At any rate, we have to be one step ahead of everyone else soon. We will reveal to the world the Pie Bot.
What?
So, yeah, this definitely looks like Swingle's room to me. He's certainly made himself comfortable here. Don't you think so, Pie?
Please just find that file and let's get out of here.
Mr. Wank's Wanky Hankies.
They don't look like they've been used, but I'll play it safe and keep my hands off them.
What are these?
I can't take those with me.
What are they?
I can't take the...
What's that under the bed?
Discreet and versatile.
What is this? Massage wand.
Good
Oh my
idea,
God.
but that won't work. Massage.
Right. Is that the green tentacle?
Strange nubs.
It does look just like the green tentacle.
Those two things won't work together.
Oh, I thought for sure it would.
To be honest, I haven't quite figured out which sex practice that's best for. It always falls off. I know I'm not supposed
Extremely
to pull levers
suspicious
where I don't know
lever.
what they do, but
What the fuck?
now I remember why I didn't want to do that anymore.
Oh my god.
I like my leisure suit much better. I'm not touching that.
Oh god, we gotta take the strap on.
Pretty handy when you can just take one of these things off again. I like my leisure suit much better.
Let's put him back. Oh, wait a second. There was the disco ball, too. Is there anything we can do with that? Oh, I guess not. Oh? Okay, you got more in here.
I wouldn't fit into that, hopefully. Why is it called a ball gag? I mean, it's not even funny.
We're just gonna raid all of his, We're just gonna raid all of his sex toys, aren't we? I get the feeling that's important, but I don't know how just yet.
Okay, what should I dial?
Eight 8675309 11037. Well, this one's close. 1-900-740 Yeti.
Hi, I'd like to complain about a bug. Oh, wrong number.
I wonder if this has to do with that grid. To know what number to dial.
No answer.
One, two, three, four, five. It's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on luggage.
Yeah! I love it.
Hi, I'd like to complain about a bug. Oh, wrong number. Sacrilege.
Sure, let's prank call 911.
Kahlua doesn't have police. I'd better not.
I'm not gonna prank call Satan.
Yeah, man. Locked. And there's no way to enter a code or anything.
Okay.
I do feel a little weird with this one. It's one of Swingle's, but this one isn't red. Is there still spit on it? I can't break it open with that. I can't break it open with that. Hi?
Yes?
Somehow I miss New Lost Wages.
Because it's so dark and smelly?
I have a lot of nostalgic feelings about it. Hopefully I can go back there soon.
At least I don't have an olfactory sensor.
Is there anything else?
I can't take those with me.
Is there anything else we can do with it, though?
That won't help.
Oh. Oh, is that what this stuff is for? Okay, let me... No, not that. Okay. Okay, is there something else here we can... That doesn't look like it goes...
Better not. Plugs can seal up all sorts of things.
Oh wait, there's... something else
I
here.
like beavers.
I'm sure you do, Larry. Okay, let's... maybe we need to switch these. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Okay, what should I dial?
Or is that a 1?
That unlocked the safe.
Aha! Okay.
I'm curious to see what's in Swingle's file. Look at this pie. This must be the file Swingle was talking about.
Why did it make
it's
that?
kind of sticky.
Oh,
Only
God.
touch it with your fingertips. I don't want to even think about the diseases you could catch from that. Let me scan it for you instead. I'll put it all in my database so I can give you the information whenever you need it. Just don't hold me too close. Ew.
Okay.
What do you have to worry about? You're an AI.
There. I got it all.
What exactly is in the file?
Swingle has been very busy indeed. These are copies of historical documents from the crew that discovered the archipelago. Diary entries and letters, the captain's logbook, some pretty confused notes, and Swingle has also entered some notes of his own. The ship's crew actually entered this cavern of cosmic cognition that Swingle mentioned. To open it, they needed a keystone, which they found. At that point, the records become a little muddled. It seems they learned a lot about themselves, but for some of them, it wasn't very nice. What they learned led them to break the keystone into 4 pieces. Captain Muffington, Regibald Cockburn, Lady Gobbledick, and the Marquis de Carnard, they each kept 1 piece. They concealed the route to the cave so that no one would ever enter it again.
This sounds like a job for Larry Laffer. What happened to them?
They all died under mysterious circumstances.
Oh.
Tell me about the captain.
Muffington first settled on one of the islands, which to this day bears his name. But whatever he
Okay.
learned about himself in that cave, one night, he couldn't take it anymore. He tried to sail the Unsatisfied out of the archipelago with a small crew, but huge waves smashed his ship against the rocks. One of them was the legendary Phallus Rock, which is still worshipped today as a symbol of fertility.
So his part of the keystone probably sank there with him.
Probably.
Ah, is that sunken ship that we found?
What do you know about Cockburn?
Regibald Cockburn started a family with Lady Gobbledick. Oh, that's interesting. His daughter later took the name Marley.
Wait, that's Bobby's name too. I should ask her about that. So Cockburn
So she a
lived
descendant?
happily ever after?
He died of a broken hip from sex addiction.
Just what I said. Oh, what a life.
Were you listening to me?
You're making it sound like sex addiction is a bad thing.
Whatever. Anyway, he was buried on Muffington Island.
Probably with his keystone. What happened to Lady Gobbledick?
She mysteriously suffocated. Not much information is available about her, except that she lived with Cockburn. Here's another one of his diary entries. My beloved Lady Gobbledick's grave must never be found by anyone. The dark truth must never be revealed. Only I know the way to her grave. It begins on, the entry ends there. It appears the second page is missing.
I have to find that second page to get to Lady Gobbledick's grave and find out more about her keystone. What happened to the Marquis?
The Marquis couldn't cope with what he learned about himself in the cave. He threw himself into the Kahlua volcano.
Oops. That means there's no trace of his keystone and it may have melted along with him.
But you could go to the volcano and look for clues.
Okay, so I have 4 keystones to find. And of course to locate the cavern of cosmic cognition itself. Is there any
I don't know. This
information in
thing
that
might
file
not
that
be
points to where I can
something
find
we
it?
should be
A
fooling
number of
around
things
with.
point towards Kofuku Island. Swingle has even entered some coordinates where he believes the cave might be. But even if you find the cave and all 4 parts of the keystone, you still have a problem.
I'm too sexy for my shirt?
No. You have to get Faith to go with you into that cave.
You
Right.
mean I have to trick the dangerous armed cannibal lesbians to get an audience with their queen who has amnesia and wants to roast me?
Exactly.
As good as done.
And, Larry, I don't know if this is even a good idea.
Right.
What those people learned about themselves in the cave back then, it drove some of them crazy. Who knows what could happen to Faith in that cave? Or to you. Cosmic knowledge, self-knowledge, endless pleasures. That cave could be dangerous, too.
We have no choice, Pi. Faith is confused and has memory loss. Maybe the cave will give her mind a nudge in the right direction. And if it somehow
Or we could
turns
just whack
me
her
into
over
a
the head
sex
again.
crazed pervert at the same
Then nothing will have changed
time, I was going to say, then I'll just have to live with it.
until you die of a broken
You have
hip or
been
throw
for the-
yourself into a volcano.
You have been for the
Starting
last
to
couple of
make my head
decades,
hurt,
Larry.
Pi.
Don't worry. I entered it all in your app.
No, at least 3 decades, because the first Larry game came out in 1987. Oh, is this a blow-up doll?
What a blowhard. Not right at the moment. More in general. He doesn't have a lot of breath. That's the information he collected, and he drew penises all around the edges.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's start with talking to Bobby then, because if she was a descendant of those two.
And?
You look like you want to explore my love cave again. Then again, you always look like that.
So that's a yes?
That's a no. Thanks. But I'm satisfied for the moment.
But I'm not.
Your problem.
Regibald Cockburn is your ancestor?
That's true. How did you find out about that?
He carries his brains in his pocket, sister.
Yeah, he does. Regibald was not exactly the climax of my family tree.
The stone downstairs in the lobby was his?
Yeah.
Larry, that must be one of the keystones.
Oh.
Can I have the stone from the lobby? It's really pretty.
The only way I'd let it out of my hands is if I were to get another memento of Regibald Cockburn. Like maybe his legendary signet ring. It's supposed to have some truly extraordinary powers.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Regibald Cockburn?
There hasn't been that much written or recorded about him. He was deeply in love with Lady Gobbledick and led an uneventful life. I once tried to promote his alleged motto as a slogan for Kahlua, but the resonance wasn't there, so I gave it up.
What was it then?
If it moves, you can screw it.
Nice motto, but a bad slogan.
Exactly.
Where can I find the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition?
Nobody knows for sure. According to legend, somewhere on Gafuku Island. I used to drag tourists there to show them the remains of the advanced civilization, the stone heads. They weren't particularly impressed. That's why I don't bother anymore.
But if there are traces of an advanced civilization there...
I call it advanced civilization because that's all we have here. It looks to me like some people who couldn't tolerate the native mushrooms washed up here a long time ago and built strange things. And the founding fathers weren't here of their own free will either, but were shipwrecked here instead.
Somehow a lot of people have ended up in this archipelago that way.
There are still some of the guys who came here for the festival near the cave on Gafuku. I mean, why not? As long as they don't break anything.
From a purely commercial standpoint, that makes sense.
That's what I said. Of course, I make sure not too many people disappear. Nobody
Not too
here
many?
wants any news of that to get out.
Well, yeah.
Nobody.
I get it already. Did you know that there are female cannibals here?
Of course.
And that doesn't frighten you?
Of course. I mean, I make sure that they don't abduct any guests who are particularly well off. But say, if someone is clearly way behind on their payments.
Oh.
But aren't tightwads usually tough?
I'm not eating them myself.
Well, you certainly made a meal out of me.
Of course, I make sure not too many people disappear. Nobody here wants any news of that to get out. Nobody.
I get it already. Is the volcano still active?
It's actually quite active. That's why nobody goes there. Of course, there are always a few crazy adventurers who see that as a tough challenge. But then, that's the lava's problem, not mine.
Where's there an island around here with a particularly dangerous reef?
If I tell you that, will you feel impelled to go there?
Maybe.
With your so-called raft? Then it's better I don't tell you, or I'll have you on my conscience.
Aw, so nice of you to care.
I'm leaving now, but... And maybe another woman will want to have sex with me.
If she doesn't have anything better to do.
Okay, well now... Yeah, this thing must be the keystone. These must be the four founders then.
I'm sure they'll be upset if I take any of this with me. I'm sure they'll be upset.
Can I not just read
The
it?
plaque says, a mysterious several centuries old love hat with an unknown purpose from the estate of Regibald Cockburn, one of the archipelago's founding fathers. Scientists suspect a connection to the fabled cavern of cosmic cognition, which is said to be located in the archipelago. Legend has it that there are immeasurable riches to be found there. It's said that whoever enters there will gain all of the knowledge in the cosmos. There's a golden stone in the display case. It looks like the tip of something.
Just the tip?
Pulling on it won't help. Pulling on it.
Oh, he's...
Okay, let's see what I can do.
All right, then. I think that'll about do it for this time. It seems like we have quite a bit ahead of us still. So let's next time we'll start the hunt for those keystones. I'll see you then.
I'm playing a game.